Hi guys and welcome back to Let Them Eat Cake My Way. For all those who don't know me, my name is Rekha and I'm here to share my cake decorating skills with you. In today's videos, I'll be showing you how to make cakesicles. For all those who may be asking what are cakesicles, so cakesicles are basically mini little, couple of bite-sized cakesicle shape, lollipop shape cakes which are mixed with buttercream and cake crumbs and then molded in this kind of mold that you see right now, which we'll be using today. And then they are dipped. So this is what we'll be showing you today. ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ apron ਪਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਰਸਮ ਪੂਰੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। So we're going to start off by crumbling some cake, which I've made last night, so it's rested well. This is a 100-gram mix of Victorian sponge, which we'll be using today. It's also lemon flavour as well. So I'm going to go ahead and crumble this up. Now I'm going to go ahead and transfer the cake into a bigger bowl. Okay. Get quite a bit for 100 mix. Okay. So now I'm going to continue to crumble this up. So there you go guys, this is what it should look like once you finish crumbling your cake. So at this point now it is ready for the buttercream to be added. Oxel beat's good, man. Right guys, okay. Right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some lemon buttercream to the cake crumbs. I'm going to add it a bit at a time. Give it a good mix. So what we're looking for right now, we're going to make it into like a dough-like consistency. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and add some more buttercream to this.
Rest out against your belly.
What the heck, man?
Now you can see exactly what's going on.
Shh.
I think you should have considered no.
Yeah, as you can hear what Sunil just said, you can see the consistency.
Oh.
Right, here we go, guys. No, you're not cutting it, I'm keeping that. Look, chalo, dekho, ho gaya. This is the consistency we're looking for. Almost like, well, it is like wet sand. Right, guys, now we're going to go ahead and fill these molds with this mix. Yes, we are. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. No, Sunil, give the mold back. I need it. Go on. Throw it. So, right, guys, we're going to go ahead and now fill these molds in with the dough we just made. So, we're going to start with a little dollop. It helps to use a teaspoon.
Is that a big gold one?
Any teaspoon. Teaspoon? No. Any tablespoon works. Oh, khul ke haas la, koi gal nahi. Apna channel la, khul ke haas ja. Okay, ready? That's a bit much, so a bit at a time. Right, so that's done. So sometimes you have mixture left, so as is not an order.
What about others?
What about them? If only you can see the look that he's giving me right now. What do you think?
Well,
बात खा के तारीफा भी करी दिए होंगे ना
मेहमान नहीं आए फिर
चाह I still not had a tea on set yet. Never.
Okay, come on.
So now guys, we are going to now go ahead and insert these. We're going to insert these lollipop sticks now. So
Where?
So these are the standard lollipop sticks you would usually get if you were to buy a lolly, ice lolly or anything like that from the shop. And with these molds, they come with a little slit where the lollipop stick is inserted. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So now guys, what we're going to be doing is putting these in the freezer to help them set quicker. So the reason why we put it in the freezer is to help it to come out easily from the mold. And it's quick ting as well, so you need quick ting as well. So now what I'm going to be doing is preparing the chocolate for the cakesicle to be dipped in. So I'm going to go ahead and break them up into little pieces. So guys, what I've done, I've broken up these white chocolate bars. There's about 200 grams of white chocolate, which I'm going to be now putting in a smaller cup so it's easy for dipping the cakesicles in. So I'm going to be transferring it now. So don't worry about it overfilling it, because what's going to end up happening is when you're melting it, it's going to reduce in size. So I'm going to melt it now for 30 seconds and we'll see what it looks like after that. Right, let's have a look. So this has had 30 seconds now. It's melted quite a bit. So you've got to be very careful with chocolate. If you overheat it, what will end up happening is that it will burn and then it's no good to you. So melt it a bit at a time. Let's give that a good mix. Right, so I've mixed this well and it looks like you could do with a little bit longer in the microwave. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it back in. Scrape the sides off. Okay. Right guys, so this has been back in there for 15 seconds and this is the consistency you're looking for. So it needs to be quite runny for the cakesicle to be dipped in. Right, now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be colouring this chocolate as well. I think I'm going to go for yellow because we're doing lemon flavoured cakesicles. So guys, I'm going to be using colour milk today to colour this white chocolate. This one's the shade yellow. Can we just focus it in? I'm going to start off by adding a few drops of these and we'll see how we go. I like the colours to be quite dark and rich sometimes in some cases. So when you're stirring the chocolate, try not to vigorously stir it because you don't want to put any air bubbles in there. The reason why I'm saying that, they will show up when you're dipping your cakesicle in there. But nonetheless, spend some time mixing it. Make sure it's well done. Don't want any streaks in your cakesicles. So I'm going to put this aside now to check on the cakesicles. Right guys, I've taken these cakesicles out of the freezer now, so these are ready to be pulled out of the mould. What I've also done is warmed up the chocolate for another 10 seconds because it started to cool down. So now these are ready to be dipped in the chocolate. So the idea is to take them out straight out of the freezer and then straight away dip it in the chocolate. And the reason why I'm saying that is because then this will set straight away, and also if it comes to room temperature, it's going to go soft again and you don't want that. Right guys, I have now taken all the cakesicles out of the moulds and now I'm going to start dipping them in the chocolate. I've also grabbed my scribe, which is a needle basically, just in case I get air pockets. Okay, so let's start with one. So dip it right in, swirl it around a little bit, make sure it's got every angle. Jimmy it a little bit, shimmy, shimmy. And then check for air pockets, which I see one. Now, because it's frozen, the chocolate will start to set pretty much straight away. So you need to work fast. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Just put that down. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest. Guys, so what I've done, I've also melted some white chocolate to drizzle over the cakesicles, and while I'm doing that, after I've drizzled it, actually, you gotta stop. You gotta stop moving around and mimicking me. Melted some white chocolate to drizzle over the cakesicles, and while the chocolate is still wet and not set, I'm going to be sprinkling some sprinkles on top of there as well. Very important to do it as soon as you have drizzled the chocolate on the cakesicle. Otherwise, once the chocolate is set, nothing's going to be sticking on there. Nada. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, before drizzling this, I'm going to get my sprinkles. Okay, so today I'm using sprinkles by Sweetopolita. This one is the sprinkle medley. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into a bigger bowl to get easy access. Should we get a little bit of a zoom in this, Dana? So these sprinkles are called You're So Extra. So this is a Easter special. Let's put it in the bowl. Do you know what? These look so pretty. They don't look that colourful in the bottle. When you get these out, they're so colourful. Let's have a look. Right, I think Dana, we should definitely zoom into this. Okay, look at this, look how colourful this is. Love it. I think there's the Easter bunny ears I can see in there as well. Lovely. Back to station, back. Let's go back. Right, okay. So guys, what I'm going to be using also is this tool from Wilton, which is a drizzle spoon.
That looks rude.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't look rude, it looks fine, it looks like a leaf. So usually what I do, I use a squeezy bottle, which you usually get your ketchup or other sauces in there, and that's quite good for drizzling, but I actually absolutely loathe washing that up. But I found this at that hobby craft shop, and it's actually the first time I'm using it, so let's see how I get on with this. Shetty wants to see this. I think maybe it's a good idea to not overfill it. Okay, yeah, I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
I love it. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ.
Business.
So, oh, beautiful. It's a lot better than the spoon, isn't it? Look at that. So I'm going to stop there. Like I said, don't waste time, get the sprinkles on there as soon as possible. Oh, look at that. This looks so cute. You know, particularly for kids' parties and stuff, it'd be quite good. I'm just going to go ahead and put my hand in there for some bigger pieces. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Put some green in there. guys, I'm happy with that. What I'm going to be doing now is put them in the fridge for about 5 minutes for the chocolate to set fully, and then we'll get on to tasting them. So now what we're going to be doing is actually finally taste them, which is my favourite bit. Are you looking forward to this, Chatty?
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to be nice and give you one first. Meherbani. Nice like that. Dana, you want that now or later? Oh, you do. Go, get it, Am. Oh, Toddy. Oh, parle. Right, okay. Let's go. Right. See if you can get it all in one bite. Hingdal. I always say cake because, oops, one of my favourite cakes. How's that, Aisha?
So good.
Is to eat. So how many bites do you reckon it'll take us to eat this? I've had 2 bites.
But it's really gonna work good much.
Okay.
I love cake so much I turn into one.
These are really, really nice straight out of the fridge. Could really taste those lemon flavours coming through. How many bites was that?
Rewind the footage. And then you count the
I get
bites.
sleep now.
You edit it.
Finish. Mum, you proud of me? Done. Right, let's go. Done. Right, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in again at Let Them Eat Cake My Way. Any questions about what I've done today, please leave it in the comment section down below and I'll be happy to get back to you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for all upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Rab Rakha. 3, 2, 1. The recording.
What did you say the one for?
Make sure to like and subscribe to remain updated with all किसी होटल में खाए कोई देखने ना गए कहीं घूम के टे टोटे हो गया दिल टोटे टोटे
It was recorded as well.
ਹੁਣ ਰੋਟੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ